So with zero planning and a lot of high hopes, I'm gonna make this. This is a This More of Mine video. I have the Little Ones DLC installed, and I would like to make a playthrough on this game, or at least attempt to. So hello, I'm back. Just to get into a quick description of what this game is. This War of Mine is a game where you are thrown into a story of a varying amount of survivors from like 1 to like I think max is 5. With the Little Ones DLC being included, some of them can be kids, and you just have to basically survive. You're not like a terrorist, and you're not the military. You're not good or bad. You're just right in the middle. You're a civilian in a war type situation, so you just have to survive. You have to get food, you need to build a base, you need to upgrade that base. You don't build it, you need to maintain it, and you need to upgrade it, and you need to scavenge for stuff, and you have a lot of morale, so everything you do has consequences or benefits. And yeah, it's basically just a really intense survival game, but we're just gonna jump straight into it. I already tried to make this video once, didn't work, so we're gonna do another try. And there's multiple stories you can have. Like, see, there's a kid here, and there's a kid here. Those are extra ones. There's a kid here. So I played this one, and I survived on that one, and I survived on these two. I did not survive on this one, and when I tried to make this video previously, I tried this one. So we're just going to jump straight back into that. So, yeah, zero planning. I'm just going to go into this. Hopefully I don't stutter too much. But, yeah, of all the games that I could have played, I think this one was wanted next to the most. So I'm just gonna jump into this. So you get these 4 survivors. War has been raging for countless months in the besieged city, and yeah, this is basically the game. You have your house, and you have a whole bunch of interactions with your house. You just can select people and get them to do objectives. Like she's going to dig through that, and she found some food, some materials, and some water. I also have a mod installed. That increases the amount of materials you can hold in your backpack, not in your personal home storage, but in your backpack when you're out looting. You can only hold 8 of these and 4 of these at the normal game. I don't know why. It's actually crap, and it makes the game a whole lot harder than it needs to be. I guess that's the point, though. And then, yeah, that's basically it. You have pretty much unlimited home storage, though. But this is the interface. I don't know where you're going. You gotta open this, but basically we have Savita, she loves children. We have Pavel, he's a fast runner. We have Anton, he's a good mathematician, which is absolutely useless, and he's also sick and he's fucking already dying. And Zalata, she bolsters spirits. Now she's very useful. She will make our people happy if they need it. Now, Anton, can you get in there, my man? Locked. Of course it is. No, seriously, why should anything ever be easy? Okay, you're fat. Get going. Get going. You're gonna go up here. So basically, they all have their own stories. Oh dear, this is embarrassing. I was a huge mess when this begun. I've been running into a lot of music academies. Their stories are really weird, but basically we're getting a lot of materials here in the house. We're basically just scavenging and making sure we could access every part of the house. We're gonna go up here and dig that. But we're pretty much getting to a point where we can't really access much more without tools. So you can go up there. So basically we have, it's day 1. This is the time you have. You have this much time to play in your base, and then when it gets nighttime, oh, I didn't want to make a bed. When it gets nighttime, you can either guard the house, go to sleep on the floor or in a bed, or you can guard the house, go to sleep on the floor bed, or you can go out and scavenge. And it's always nice to have someone on guard, so you kind of have to have it like a little bit of a rotation of sleeping. But basically, you have day 1, the time, the temperature. There's seasons in this. It'll get really cold, and I'll need to prepare for the winter. But we have our things. This is everything we've collected so far. Our shelter offers a bit of reprieve from the horrors of the war. I can't really speak. We lack chairs. This is basically some personal opinions of the people in my shelter who think it could be a bit better. We lack chairs. We could use an armchair. We lack beds, and we have to sleep on the floor. It's hard to get a good night's sleep on a hard, cold concrete. Condition of those who are sick or wounded may drastically worsen. We don't have a radio. Basically just stuff. We have breaches in our walls. Just basically kind of like objectives hidden in there. Anyway, she's making a workbench. Actually, we have a workbench. She's making, like, what is this called? A metal workshop. And I'm going to make a, what is it called? A crowbar and then a shovel. So I'll be able to dig these faster and get into here without having to use a lockpick. This symbol is a lockpick symbol, and I don't want to waste my lockpicks because everything has about noise in this game. I could go to a place in the nighttime scavenging where there could be enemies, and I need to scavenge or steal quietly, and I need to be able to do that. The crowbar's loud, as you would imagine, so the lockpicks they're smaller and they help. So I made that first. I'm gonna make this next. Anton already looked at the door. He knows what he's at. Now look at this old guy. Like, he's not going to be very useful at all. They all have their individual better things. Like Pavel, he's the fast runner. I'll probably take him scavenging. When they get sad, I'll probably use her. But these two are probably just going to be my target practice, I guess. Bring them into the really bad areas before I bring the good people. Anyways, bring him in. He can shovel that while she hammers that, but basically, this is going to be the first day or two. Just trying to get everything inside the house. And get basically prepared. Because I don't think... Apologies for that notification. That was probably very loud. I don't think you can get raided on the first night. Because you have to guard that place. Which means people are going to want to come take your stuff. But I don't think you can get raided on the first night. So I'm going to see if I can get everyone sleeping on the first night. Just start off good. Start off good. And I can make a bed. I'm going to 100% do that. I'm going to put the bed in the basement. Actually, no, I'm not. Okay. I'm going to put the bed right there. That could be the bedroom. You go down here, my dude. You go down here. You need to shovel that. Okay, with the shovel, there you go. You need to break in there. You need to wait until the shovel's not being used anymore. She's still making the bed. So this is basically all you really do. You just have to multitask a lot of people's lives here. So you go in there, you get in there, and you wait. Now this door was very fortified. There's a pile of stuff. This one's even more fortified. There's multiple barriers in the way, so probably gonna be some good stuff. I'm gonna make something else again. What do we get? We got some medicine. That's good. That's good. We'll go over what we got at the end of the day. We need a crude stove. We need a stove in the kitchen. Now I do know how to play this game. I have played this game over a couple of times, but it's pretty much different each time how the AI interact with each other, the events that could occur, and the places that could pop up that you can even interact with and visit. It's all different. It all works. This game has a lot of replay value. Where are you going, Savita? My god, bye. There you go. Now you're gonna come wait over here. I feel so weak, I'd rather be in bed. I'm not too concerned. Can you go anywhere else in this house? Nope, you're done. Go upstairs and make something. Actually, make a knife or something. Hopefully we can make a knife. Okay, now there's one more place to check. He's gonna open up this, and then he's gonna lie down. He is sick. We don't want him to die too quick. But he could. He could very well. I'm gonna definitely take Pavel out first. Okay, I can't actually make a knife yet. Basically, you upgrade your workstations to be able to make more stuff, but I need 3 weapon parts, and I don't have those things. But basically, now as soon as he opens up this, we'll see everything that we got. So we're starting off pretty good. We got a dime, we got some books, we got some water, some parts, some electrical parts, some wooden components. We got 2 lockpicks and a shovel and a crowbar half used. And we got some food here, and we got some medicine and bandages and some herbs. Now, there's also trading in this game and stuff like that, so there's lots of interactions you can have. There's lots of reasons for hoarding all your stuff, we'll say. I'm gonna get the radio early on because that's a very useful thing. It's very useful to hoard your stuff because if the trader comes by, you can trade some of your stuff and get other stuff that you need. One good night of scavenging could mean the difference between life and death. So basically it's 7:10 now. Pretty much almost ready for the nighttime. By the time he's done building this, or we probably won't even have time. We probably won't even have time. He's making a radio right now. You can hear the ticking in the background. Time goes by very fast. Anton's in bed. Finish it. Finish it. He finished it. I see in the icon. So this is basically the plan the night screen, where you tell everybody what to do. Now, everyone's got backpack spaces. You can only bring a certain amount of different items. Of course, stuff stacks. That's why I got the mod, so you can increase the stacking. But you're going to sleep in the bed. You're going to sleep on the floor. You're going to sleep on the floor, and you're going to scavenge. I don't think anyone's going to raid us this first night. So each place you have, we're here, each place you have, more will pop up as the time goes on. Each place you have a kind of description and how much stuff is there. Huge amounts of food, lots of food, lots of meds, huge amounts of materials, huge amounts of weapons, stuff like that. And everything has its own description. A ghost house, a man who lived there, used to give shelter to people in need. He either died or fled after his home had been ravaged by a mortar fire. Since the house still stands abandoned, the neighbor could say it's haunted. Half of it's in ruin, but there's still people living in the other half, and they don't seem friendly. So there's also a danger sign here, and a ruined villa. So they say some people still live there. Against all odds, they must have stock. It's like canned food. They don't want to trade. If we're desperate, we could steal from them. So like what I said earlier in the video, they have morals. If I go and I steal these people's things, they will die, but we'll live because of it. So it'll make my people sad. So I don't think we're going to touch here. I don't want to steal unless I'm desperate. I don't want to make them sad. We'll probably take all of the stuff in this ghost house since there's nobody here, to my knowledge. And I guess go there when I'm done there. And more places will, of course, like I said, pop up. I don't think I need... I'm going to take this just in case. But yeah, I think we are ready to go. We're going to scavenge. I took the crowbar in case there's anything in the way that I need to pry open. It's good. It's good to have. And then when you max out on inventory space, you can just come back again the next night and don't bring the crowbar. So it's deserted. I don't expect to meet anyone inside. That's a good sign. Sometimes the characters have little comments. But basically, this is the looting. I'm only able to see one room at a time. Everything has noise. You can see these bubbles popping up around me. That's noise icons. If I go blasting through this door, I'm going to make a lot of noise. But, yeah. These icons are noise else that I can hear, but as you can see right here, there's rats that run around. So the rats make the noise to try and scare the player. And yeah, that's exactly what they do. They freak you the hell out. I'm gonna break in here. Basically, your objective is to just search the whole house as safe as possible, then go around and loot. But since you only have a limited amount of backpack space, it kind of sucks after a while because you come in contact with you find things that you really need, and you can't take it because you have things. You find things that you really want, but you can't take it because you have things you need. So I found a lot of stuff here, but I'm already maxed out on inventory space. That's why I downloaded this mod, because like, it's just so much. It's just so much. So I'm gonna put some of this back. Herbs are good to trade and stuff, and like sugar. Why do I have sugar? But what I could do is I could take the book, and the gun part, the electrical part. It's also nice to stack some things too. Now, I don't need both of them. These are some roll-up cigarettes. Now, those are useful for the trader. Now, this takes an iron bar. I can't get in here, and that's where the medicine cabinet is. That takes a saw, and I don't have a saw. So let's go up here. It's kind of like a point-and-click 2D game. Like, I'm just clicking where I want him to go. This game has an autosave feature at the end of each night, so I'd say for the first video, I'm just going to end it here. Like, I'm just going to end it after this night, because when this night is over and I'm done scavenging and I go back to my base, to my shelter, the game's going to save. That's a really good ending point. Some videos I could have 2 days and 2 nights in it, and this one I'm going to have 1. I'd like to see the response this video gets. This is my first video in a while. But I gotta say I want to do it. I procrastinate a lot, and I make it out to be like a chore. That's a bit of a side note. Look how much noise this makes. This would alert anybody in any of these rooms. But yeah, I kind of make it seem a bit of a chore on myself, but I do enjoy doing this. And I'm going to make them as I go. I would like a lot of feedback, though. I could have a face cam in my videos. I could make videos on certain games. Okay, I need this. I need this. What? Screw the cigarettes. I need medicine. I could have a face cam in my videos. I can make them longer or shorter. I can make them on any particular games. Now, I found a diamond and bullets. We need that, but we can come back for that. So I have a full inventory and everything is broken into that needs to be broken to. So I suppose we could run to the exit. But before I do, I need to. Well, I could just run there anyway. So we run to the exit. It's a quick home button. But yeah, feedback for just about how you would like the videos to be on games, how they're recorded, when they're recorded, when they're uploaded and stuff. Just some feedback. If I don't get any feedback on this, I'll probably just make it when I want and how I want. But some opinions from other people would be nice. Also feedback on how you like the game. I would continue to play this game. I like this game. Hello, look at all this stuff. I wish I'd come back with so much stuff every night. So the night was calm. Bob had been looking has been searching for supplies and brought home some interesting stuff. And this is all the stuff I brought home in total. He did finish the radio, so yeah. But that's basically it. We're on day 2 now. The day just started, and we have a whole bunch of stuff to do, but we can do that in the next video. I just want to see what the reaction is to this. I have no real excuse to why I haven't uploaded other than I just kind of stopped. I really got amped up for it, but then I fell out of it. Like I said, I made it seem like a chore, but I would like to come back. The school year's ending. If people want me to do this and I'm feeling up for it, I'll do it on and off. And then when exams are done, I have pretty much all the time in the world. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Feedback would be appreciated, and saw ya.